Hello! Hey yo! Welcome back, or just welcome. This is Morgan Zanon live! This is number 2. I'm so fucking glad you guys are here! Let's fucking do this! I'm excited! This is gonna be fun! Yes! Yes! Fun, my friends! Fun in Final Fantasy. You can't say Final Fantasy without saying fun. Yes, you can, because it's pronounced Final Fantasy. Anyway, few things I want to go over with you guys before we get started. Tuesday. I was supposed to stream on Tuesday. I did not, because internet shortage in my countryside. I uploaded a little video, and I just want to say that I look like way more depressed. Yes, it is! Loom, you're here, and also actually see your messages. Welcome back. You're here. We're live for 3 hours with the best streamer ever. Lumiere said it. I didn't. Why are you? I still see a little. I'm sorry, yo. Let me just watching without audio. Are you? That's weird that I can't even see that about you. Anyway, we're back. So I was just talking about how I put up this little video of myself in my car, acting all depressed about not having internet. Some of y'all expressed concern, like, "Are you okay, Z?" I was okay. I'm sorry. I don't know why I sounded like that. It's fine. It's fine. And I want y'all to know that I'm taking this, just seriously enough for it to be positive. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. Please do not worry about my mental health if internet acts up. That being said, that's the second thing I want to talk about. Internet. I know the stream was, especially at the beginning last week, was kind of fucked up. It kept like cutting up and shit. That's also the reason I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. That'll come. I'm gonna Anyway, y'all don't need to hear that. I'm sorry. My point was, the internet was a mess, because the internet is a mess here. I work on that. I'm working. I'm in the stage of thinking about working on it. But yeah, I think I might get Starlink, which hopefully would solve most internet issues. But then it will create ethical issues. And is it really okay to get Starlink just for a pet project of yours, like streaming twice a week? See, I don't know. What do you think? We can talk about that on stream later when I'm like not listening to side dialogue and not being quite sure whether I should talk or not. Anyway, promise, this is almost over and soon we can play Final Fantasy VII Remake again. There's just a few other things I wanted to say. Shit, what was it? It was important, Z. Internet. Yes! Last stream, last week. Mistakes were made. I fucking hate that. It's like a fucking how to be a dick manager 101, where you like gather your team and instead of saying like, instead of going to see somebody and being like, you did that and that's kind of not okay, and trying to say in a nice way that this is not okay, you just kind of gather everybody around and you act all like, not pointing fingers, but mistakes were made. Which is just, the most fucking passive-aggressive dick way of literally pointing fingers, because if you didn't want to point any finger, you didn't need to gather everybody around to say mistakes were made, bro. Anyway, mistakes were made on my stream. All me. I'm pointing fingers right now. That was me. I'm working on them. Hopefully tonight will be better, and it'll just keep on getting better, y'all. So yeah, one of them though that I do want to explicitly talk about before we get started. It's actually it's so fucking stupid. It is probably the worst beginner's mistake you could make if you want to start streaming on Twitch, was fucking alerts. So I don't know if you were here last week, you might remember at some points, like it happened 3 or 4 times throughout the stream. I kind of freaked out and I was like, yo, did y'all hear this? Like there was a little twinkly, I called it twinkly noise or some shit. Do you know what that was? That was when one of y'all beautiful people followed me, and I actually had on the stream the little alert, so I did that part right, like the alert was set up so that you could see that somebody was following me, but instead of thanking them from the bottom of my heart, which is what I would have done if I'd realized what happened, I was like, what did I do in-game that gave me the right to earn this fucking twinkling noise? So I know better now. I still like to thank those of you that followed last time. It means a lot. I know all of you's more or less personally, but so I can thank you offline, and I don't want to just like say the names right now because that would make no sense. But you all know that I love you. Thank you so much for following, and for all of you lurkers who might be joining us right now, if you want to hit that follow button, I will absolutely say your name on stream and shit like a professional. Yeah, that's about it. There were a few other mistakes. We can talk about it on stream. I do think we've about covered the bases. So let's start, and if you all agree, When I say start, I don't mean actually playing the game. If you are here to follow along the story, that's what I want the stream to be. Like, let's talk about the story of Final Fantasy VII. And yet, it's not what I'll offer you straight away. If you will allow me, there's one tiny little thing I'd like to do first. And that is kind of a previously of sorts, if that makes any sense. Well, I'd like to go over what happened last week when we played the beginning of the game. How's the sound balance, y'all? Chat, if you can let me know. I feel like the music is loud, but the thing is that, like a DJ, the music I hear is not the music you hear. Can you hear my voice all right above the sound? And, you know, let me know. Do you want the game music louder? Do you want me to be more quiet? I probably can't do that, but I can, like, artificially do that. Anyway, if you can hear the little crystal music, then we can get into the previously on Final Fantasy VII Remake. Alright? And I should just say, sorry, prologue, before I get started. This is I'll try and do it in a, like, non-spoiler way. That being said, having played the OG 7, and being a total Final Fantasy nerd, there's shit I know about the story and the characters that you guys, if you've, you know, if this is the first time watching any version of the game, that you don't know. And of course, I'll not say anything that you could not have caught up on with just the cutscenes we saw last week, but I will say some things and probably give descriptions that, you know, I know there are things that I know I should be paying attention to, that you guys wouldn't. So I hope that's okay with y'all. It's still spoiler free, but it's very much a, oh yeah, I didn't realize that mattered, and I'm going to emphasize on that, which is a, you know, it's like a white lie kind of thing. It's not really a lie. No, wait, a white lie is a lie. It's like lying by omission. I'm not spoiling you outrageously, but I am very much, you know, pointing the finger on things that you maybe would not have realized. Anyway, I hope that's okay, because that's what I'm about to do. So, y'all, this is 2024, and you're on Morgan Zanon. Well, I'm Morgan Zanon. You're not on me right now. The only thing on me is my headphones, which is probably a good thing. I mean, depending on who you are, I'd probably be very glad if you were on top of me, but let's not go there yet. I love you guys. I love most of you on top of me. What am I saying? You're on my Twitch channel, though. Twitch.tv/MorganZanon, but you know that because you're here. Shut up, Morgan! And let's get into previously on Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, our story takes place in the city of Midgar, which is essentially run by this mega corporation called Shinra. And they get into tons of wonky shit, like they've got essentially a private army, but also the main thing in their business model seems to be the extraction and then transformation and sale of Mako. And Mako seems to be, but we'll get back to that in a second, kind of like, you know, it's a metaphor for oil and petrol, you guys. Okay, we all gathered that, but it'll get deeper in a second. But yeah, essentially, we're in the crown city of capitalism and you know, not caring about the environment. And one noticeable thing about that city is that there's actually two cities built on top of each other, where there's the actual ground level where things started, and then Shinra has this huge ass fucking building in the middle with a plate, or has Barret, I'll get back to who that is in a second, described it, a fucking pizza in the sky! That is kind of like literal plates held by pillars, where they built another city for the rich and the privileged to just, you know, enjoy. Tune down the music just a little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you. I love you. That's what I need. How is that? Is that better? Yes, no. Let me know in chat. I can tune it back up. We might need to change because this is. We'll get back to that. This is not the 7 remake music you're hearing right now. It's the OG 7. Let me know in chat if the music is too loud or not enough, and we'll keep on adjusting. And thank you so much. Awesome. You're the best. You're the best, Oshka. All right. So there's this, you know, literal city built on top of the city for the rich and privileged. Obviously a fucked up situation socially, but that's what it is, right? Now, this is the setting, yeah? The time was 1999 to 2001, somewhere in the French Alps. This is the setting. Now, the story started right in the middle of the action, where a blonde guy called Cloud with very, very blue eyes, this will get relevant, kind of joined this group called Avalanche, and they define themselves as eco-warriors, right? So they are essentially terrorists who want to fight Shinra because of their deep beliefs that what Shinra is doing is wrong. I personally think that they're right at this stage in the story, but you're free to think what you want. Anyway, Cloud is just a mercenary. He's a former first-class soldier, so he used to work for Shinra. Soldier is this elite fucking group within the Shinra private army thing, right? So he was fucking about as good as it gets, but for some reason, you know, we're not quite sure what happened yet, but he's done with Shinra, and now he's just a mercenary. And he has this childhood friend, Tifa. They grew up together, that much we've gathered probably. We've seen a flashback of them being kids, in a little town called Nibelheim. One funny thing is that Cloud seems to think that it's been 5 years since they've met, and I don't know if you caught it last week, but when he said that, Tifa kind of went like, huh? And I don't know what that is, I don't know, I've played OG7, I haven't played Remake yet, so I'm not saying it's significant, I'm not saying it's not, but there was definitely a moment there where she was like, 5 years? But we'll learn more about that very soon, I expect. Anyway, in Cloud's mind, it seems it's been 5 years since he's met his childhood friend, right? And so apparently she's the one that kind of talked him into, you know, doing this. So for money, he was very clear about not giving a shit about the environment or the planet. He's doing this for money. But we blew up a fucking reactor, y'all. Actual eco-terrorism right there. Now the thing is, and again, it was kind of subtle in the cutscene, but the thing is that as soon as the bomb went off, the robots, you know, owned and operated by Shinra, all turned against, you know, the reactor itself. So Shinra voluntarily, we actually get a very brief cutscene of the president of Shinra, also called Shinra, and guy with the Nazi name, I can never remember it. He's the chief of security. I don't think you know that yet, but you might have figured it out. Anyway, two very high-ranking Shinra people were like, they knew what was happening. They literally clicked a button so that the explosion would be amplified. So they fucked things up. But we did plant a bomb, like we wanted to blow it up. We just didn't expect it to have as much repercussion. When I say we, I mean Avalanche, because Cloud does not give a shit either way, or at least that's what he's projecting onto people, right? So, that was a lot of words to say a very short thing. The main character is a mercenary who doesn't seem to have, you know, to care a great deal about anything much but himself, who's joined a terrorist group because of a childhood friend who's involved with those people, and we blew up a reactor in the city of capitalism and metaphorical accelerated climate change, right? Now, after that, we went back to the slums. So, you know, I was telling you about the pizza where the rich people live, and then there's the slums beneath that. That's where Tifa, the childhood friend, lives. So Cloud went back there and essentially just asked for his money again and again and again, and Tifa, his childhood friend, kind of talked him into, she totally like fucking brain fucked him, and you know, she made sure that he thought it was his own idea to actually stay here for a while and help her out even more, just so that he can get the money that she promised at the beginning that she literally doesn't have. So where we're at right now, and where we'll pick up in just a second, yes, we will actually play the game. It's not just me talking to the camera, I promise, but we will get there. And so what we're doing right now is just kind of like doing odd jobs in the slums, because Cloud wants to make his living as a mercenary, right? So he needs his name to be out there, and Tifa's like, just come around, let's do things and help people out, and that way they'll know who you are. And this is where we'll pick up. One last thing, and I promise this is the end of the previously. This is so fucking long. I should be on for 5 hours, not 3, if I want to do previously this long. But, you know, again, this is what I want. I want us to engage with the story because it's so fucking good. One last thing that is very important and extremely exciting for me personally is that our boy Cloud, he's kind of got issues, y'all. And I mean, we all got issues, but he's a little, you know, he gets those massive headaches, and then he has weird fucking, they're either like flashbacks or mostly hallucinations, let's call it what it is. It's kind of fucked up, and he just sees things, right? And so amongst the things that he's seen, there was, right after the reactor blew up, he was trying to make his way back home, and he was on his own, and he bumped into this girl. We don't know her name yet. She sells flowers, literal flowers, even though it's become a rare thing because of Shinra. And she was very friendly to him, but she saw that there were like weird, kind of shapeless, fucking coated black, scary monster figures just like scaring her, and actually saw them. And there was another flashback where he saw this really cool looking dude, left-handed with a massive fucking sword, long hair, called Sephiroth. The actual subtitles gave us his name, so you're supposed to know it as well. And Sephiroth was like, this is really important, Sephiroth told him, like, you know, or he said, I killed you, and Sephiroth was like, yeah, you did, I remember, that's why I'm here, bro. And he asked him to run away and to please leave Cloud. Now, the reason I'm getting all worked up with that is because, as you would know if I could have streamed on Tuesday, but as you will know, next Tuesday, this bit was not in the original game, y'all. So this is extremely exciting to me. What does it mean? What's going on with that? Why does Cloud see this weird guy? I know more about him than you would if you hadn't played the original game, but even if you did, you can ask yourself the same question as me, like, what the fuck is that? He killed him? What? What's going on? Exciting! Anyway, when he met Flower Girl, he actually saw Sephiroth there for a second, and it seemed to me anyway, maybe I'm wrong about that, that the instant Sephiroth touched Flower Girl, that's kind of where shit went crazy with the weird, you know, hooded monsters thing. What's going on? I don't know, but something's going on. I'm not quite sure that it was going on in the original game, but maybe it was. We just didn't see it on screen. We'll talk about all that when we play the original game together. One last thing. I realized I just said that. I lied. There's one last thing. Tifa arranged for Cloud to get like a shitty flat in the slums. I'm sorry, I'm saying shitty. Like, it's fucking great that he has a flat because he's a wanker. Really, he's the worst. But no, she's great. So she got him a flat, and so there's like Tifa's flat, Cloud's flat, and then there's the third guy called Marco, and Tifa was kind of like evasive about it all, and we've also heard about Mako junkies. Again, Mako is especially Barret seem very convinced that it's the lifeblood of the planet. That's literally the image that he used. It is the blood, like blood runs through our veins, Mako runs through the planet's vein, and by exploiting it, for profit and capitalistic gain, they are literally killing the planet. They being Shinra, right? Anyway, apparently there's Mako junkies. I don't know how that works exactly. Do they just kind of huff it? I don't know. Do they smoke it? I don't know. Anyway, apparently there's Mako junkies. It's a thing. You know, other NPCs have mentioned it. So Marco, Cloud's new neighbor, is apparently a Mako junkie. But the funny thing is that when Cloud met him the first time, he went into Cloud mode like, oh, my head, and then he started fucking tripping balls, and what he saw was Sephiroth. Which, yeah, that's just Cloud. I think he's got a thing with this guy, which is fine, Cloud. Like, yeah, I've been in love before, it's fine. But where it gets really interesting is that we had this weird flashback. Was it Cloud tripping balls, or was that actually, you know, full shit where it was for us to see but not Cloud? I don't know, but we saw figures a lot more clearly, you know, human than the monsters that were attacking Flower Girl. Just figure with black hoods, all walking towards somewhere. I don't know. Again, not in the original game. I have no idea what's up with that. Or maybe I do, but I'm pretending not to. But anyway, we're not supposed to know what the fuck is up with that. We just saw these guys with black hoods walking somewhere, and some of them, maybe all of them, I don't know. It wasn't clear in the cutscene as far as I remember. But anyway, there was definitely a lot of whispering. Reunion. Like a reunion. Interesting, isn't it? What's up with that? Alright, that's the end of the previously. I think I've got the main story beats. Also, everybody's in love with Tifa in the slums, and they're kind of jealous of Cloud. And there's all this stuff about, is Flower Girl does she have a crush on Cloud? It seemed to me that was the case, but we can discuss that as we go along and we see all those characters again. Let's actually play the game. Lie again. One last thing I wanted to do is when I downloaded the original Final Fantasy VII, but the PlayStation 4, but never mind that, the recent version, I realized that on the starting menu there is special movie. What this is a trailer for 7 Remake that I assume, you know, was released before the actual game. If you all are okay with this, before we start playing the game, I'd like for us to watch it together and just kind of, you know, again, like if I was doing this in a historically accurate manner, in a way that made sense, if you believe that time is a thing that flows in one direction, which I think is what most humans believe, we wouldn't need to do this. What I'm asking you all for is, let's pretend that we're watching this before 7 Remake even comes out, because I think it's really interesting. Anyway, let's just watch the fucking movie together. I'll shut up, and then we can talk about it while I launch the actual game we'll be playing tonight. Let's go. Thanks for being here. This is Morgan Zainon, and this is fun! And I think internet is working, which is great! Alright, let's fucking go. Square Enix.
Long ago, we looked upon a foreboding sky. The memory of the star that threatened all burns eternal in our hearts. its wake came an age of silence. Yet with each fond remembrance, we knew those encountered were not forgotten. That someday we would see them again. Perhaps it was no more than wishful thinking. But after the long calm, there are now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy.
Reunion.
May bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back. At last, the promise has been made.
Alright, there you have it. Let me just should just my face. Promise this is just for a second. I'm actually launching the actual game we'll be playing right now. I'm a shit. Can you tell from the sound of my voice that this just brought me right the fuck down into serious mode? Okay. What the fuck was that? The so there's obvious, you know, there's a meta commentary, meta conversation going on there, where they're clearly talking to us, the players, and it's not supposed to be in-world shit. Like the promise has been made. If you're little fun fact, essentially ever since, or no, very soon after 7 came out in 97, the PlayStation 2, well not very soon, anyway, when the PlayStation 2 came around, Square did this little, they just remade the original, the opening movie, as a like tech demo. They wanted to show what they could do with that new console, and everybody went crazy because they wanted a remake. And so Final Fantasy VII fans have been asking for a remake for fucking years before it was announced. And so this trailer is also, you know, it's not all about reunion and what does that mean and the clues for what's going on in this game. It's also just a literal, you know, fourth wall breaking type of shit where you're like, alright, we just made the promise, we're remaking the game, y'all. But there is something else in there. I don't know if you felt it. That's why I wanted to do my, you know, excessively long previously before with that emphasis on reunion, that word. That seems to be the, at least, I don't know, that's what I feel is the clue for what's going on with this game. Yeah, they said it. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say about that trailer. Just that there's shit going on in this game that, you know, we'll figure out together. Yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. I hope that was okay. It's a good fucking movie, isn't it? It would have been better to start the whole thing with that instead of being like, let's do one session and then another one that I can't actually do, and you know, things could have gone smoother, but we're just getting started, y'all. Alright, this is it! We're actually playing the game now! We can pretend that I'm a real streamer! Let me check the, what did I want to check before I got started? The thing about... Oh, I'm gonna get auto-cure if I go see the kid. You know, so the weapons, I get proficient with weapons as I use them, and then I don't need to... There we go! 0%. I think the thing is I need to actually use // to get proficient at it. And if we go to my girl, Tifa, we've got dive kick and we need to actually do it. This is it. That's all I wanted to do. We're gonna put the shortcuts in and try and spam those abilities so that we'll, you know, get proficient with every single weapon. // for Cloud. And then... What was it? Dive kick. That's literally what it was. Was it that? Let me just check, I'm sorry. Just a second, y'all. We'll promise we'll play the game after this. Ability dive kick, proficiency 0. Right? Yes. Alright, we good. Let's go. So, we were just, you know, clearing shit out for people. We've got 4 quests. And we just need to head back into town. No, there's cats. There's a little girl. She kind of sounded vegan. She wants us to find her friends, and her friends happen to be cats. We found one out of the 3 or 4, I'm not sure, that we need to find. And also Tifa, at some point, was like, yo, yeah, that's the thing. There was, so it's 3 of them. We found one, and we need to find the other 2. And at some place we walked, we were walking, and Tifa was like, do you hear that? It sounds like a cat. And I totally ignored that because I was looking at chat or some shit. I don't know. Anyway.
Bring it.
Bring it. Triple slash. Don't triple slash a dead mob, Cloud. Idiot. I've considered practicing, like actually playing the game during the week before I streamed it again to be less shit at combat. Very seriously, I very seriously considered that. And then decided not to. But I did. I mean, I've been watching a lot of streamers play Remake for obvious reasons, you know. Research. I fucking love it. I call it research. And then I can just spend whole nights watching streamers smoking joints and being like, you know, I'm not being a wanker, I'm doing research for my own channel. Great fucking excuse. But anyway, yeah. Where was I? Yeah, I did not practice the combat. I want to keep on figuring it out live, but I did, I think, kind of learn a few things. Like that thing about if you want to get proficient in anything, spam the ability. Which also, full disclosure, I feel like I need to tell you guys this. I really shouldn't, but also I do believe that most of you all on right now are my actual friends. Oh, I'm sorry, all of you are. If you're all right now, and I don't personally know you, please know that you are. I mean, if that's okay with you, we can be friends. Say hi in chat. It means a lot to me. Where was I going with this? Jesus, Morgan, focus. There's a streamer who's a lot more professional than I am. I know. Can you believe that? Incredible. And she's kind of got the same project as I do, sort of, but different. I'll tell you guys more about my project when we start playing Ever Crisis, which is, inshallah, if the internet works, it won't be this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. But until then, anyway, she's fucking great. She's a lot better than I am, and she's kind of like uploading videos of her original Final Fantasy VII playthrough daily on YouTube, and then also playing Remake on her Twitch channel. Her name is Marissa Emma with 2A after Emma. And, you know, it would definitely be a better use of your time to watch her instead of me. I'm saying all this, not because I'm a good person, but because I trust that you guys love me and that you will not listen to reason and watch Marissa Emma and stick with me instead. I hope I'm right. Stick with me. I get as good as Marissa Emma, eventually. Also, I don't think she plays Ever Crisis, and will play Ever Crisis on this here channel, so... Boom. Anyway, yeah. What? Yeah, no. I was saying something. I've been watching streamers, but decided not to just play offline, just combat shit just so that I'm better at it. Fuck it, it's part of the fun. And also, researching, meaning smoking joints and watching streamers play, I've realized that I'm really not... this is absolutely terrible when it comes to, you know, sound quality and internet and stuff, but there's people on Twitch that are even worse than I am at combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you know. Say hello! Yeah, we'll keep on figuring shit out together. It's part of the fun! Let's see what this guy has to say. I'll shut up for a minute. That'll be good for y'all.
Got rid of those drakes in the factory, did you?
Yep.
What a relief. I can't wait to give my regulars the good news. You're the real deal, all right. Keep it up, and I can see you going far as a merc in this show. I've worked with my fair share over the years, so believe me when I say that I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you're needed over at the Pillar. Apparently another flying bastard stirring up trouble. Bet you can't get enough of this, huh?
Well,
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you. I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by when you're in the neighborhood, huh?
This guy is... he's adorable.
That went well.
I love him.
Could be you found your calling.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity. Not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remember.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barret should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
Oh god, I love this game. I love the dynamics between the two.
I'm always getting in new stuff to keep up with the latest trends. You won't be disappointed.
She's Tifa is, I don't know, I love her. It's just like, imagine having this guy as a friend, but you keep on being so nice and
Always
fucking
a pleasure.
kind
Oh,
to him.
into that other gig yet?
No, but I
Glad.
will, kid.
Might want to buy some extra supplies first.
Also, this guy, I've actually met people like that in real life. I don't know if you guys have. It's always, I fucking love it. It's like a blessing. Where, you know, you're just like, I don't know. You meet them in circumstances like, I'm a guy that literally sells junk. That is my job. And I ask you to go and kill drakes. And then you just get into a conversation that's kind of deep where he's like, you know, I think you found your calling and shit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, some people have a way to just make mundane shit actually useful and beneficial for you. And yeah, I feel like this junkmonger right here from Sector 7 is one of those people. He saw right through Cloud, and he was like, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm gonna be kind, and play more Final Fantasy and eat less animals. Don't know about that. I'm gonna assess this guy. I don't know if. So a Doomrat. Oh yeah, there's also. Sorry, I should have said. Last week I was all like, I want to explore everything, but then I don't want it to be boring for you guys. And what I did was kind of like half and half, where I was semi-exploring everything and being annoying about it and talking about it, and then not really doing it to my satisfaction. I think I'm just gonna fuck it. Like, you know, we assess monsters, and there's this little pitch up there about what the monsters are and its place in lore and shit. And this is usually, I don't know about CBU1, the guys that made this game, but CBU3 hides so much glorious lore shit in there that we're gonna actually read this out loud. Anyway, there goes. The Tomb Rat is a variant of the Were Rat, larger and more intelligent than its genetic relative. These creatures do not fear humans and will seek revenge on those who harm their vermin brethren. Alright, I won't even read the tactical thing, because fuck that. Don't do tactical! We're here for the lore! God damn. Maybe I should have trained. It's fine. Oh my god. Tifa! Save me, girl! I need you right now! Knife kick its ass! I don't even. Oh shit, Cloud is dead. I really should have practiced. What is this? This game is so hard. That's fine. Alright. ATB. I need ATB to save my friend! Also, there's so many of you! Jesus. Okay. Items. Phoenix down. This is fun!
Stay strong.
Yep. Or, you know, get strong maybe, Cloud. That would be good as well. Alright. Dive gate! Take that!
Don't think you'll walk away from this.
Boom. Triple slash.
Just like that, okay?
Just like that, okay? Gotcha. No, we don't want to return to the item shop. Again, with the, you know... It'd make sense to return to the item shop, but there was a treasure coffer right there. I need to open all the coffers, y'all. It's just... This is the kind of thing where we need to find a rhythm where I'm enjoying myself, but you also are enjoying yourselves. And I feel like we just can't do that until you get better internet, Morgan. Yes, but also until I can feel free to just do all the side quests and not take shortcuts and shit.
Man with the strange job. Is it just me, or are there more cats hanging around that vacant lot lately?
I think they're coming from the children's center.
See, this is deep lore right there. Like that vegan girl that I like, one of our clients. This girl right there. Can you see her face? No, we can't. But, you know, she's got the... she's doing such a good job with the cats that people are noticing it. She has an impact on society in Sector 7, y'all. That is good. She's more of a vegan activist than I am. I don't know what that's saying about me. Anyway, yeah, let's talk to her actually. We're just talking about you!
They love
Betty.
haunted places, like the road to the station.
Road to the
A
station.
lot of people stop to play with them there. They'll also go wherever there's free food. Marlene says
Seventh
she
Heaven
always
is the
gets
one
some
we
snacks
found.
when they go to Seventh Heaven. I see a lot of cats hanging out near the
Beginner's
fitness
Hole.
too. You know the place. Is the one with all the houses around it?
You know, Beginner's Hall. I have no fucking clue what she's talking about. Okay, we can go see this guy because we're done with this job. And yes, the kid! He's got a materia for us, I think. Also, I'm excited about him because I don't remember him being in the original game, but I'm not positive on that. It's been years. But you know, potentially exciting character, Chadley.
Tally of Monsters Slain has been updated. Got new numbers for Monsters Slain this month. Check them out.
Is it just us, or do they actually kill monsters as well? I'm not sure. Chad! What up, my bruv?
Cloud, you were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I would like to see it, Chad. As we accumulate... Oh, yeah! Promise you I would get back to the mistakes that were made. The fucking me, right there, this, was smack on top of the, this. So you couldn't read it. Thank you so much for the feedback, Pelos, by the way. But anyway. So I moved it top right, which I think is better. But please let me know if you'd like me to move, you know, my face in another part of the screen so that it doesn't hide shit. Eventually we'll do something better, more professional, where, you know, just you actually see the whole screen and there's not my trademark pink rectangle. But I kind of like it now. It's one of those things where, you know when you fall in love with a person and at first you're like, oh, she's so perfect, but there's this about her that I don't usually like in people, and then you're so in love with them, you're like, the thing I prefer about her is how she kind of stutters sometimes. It's kind of the same thing, I feel like. Yes, you're the best, Krieger. Thank you for your feedback. I keep on getting better if you keep on giving me feedback. Anyway, I kind of like my fucking stupid purple rectangle. I also like that since I'm on the top right now, I feel like I can almost touch it. Like, look. Anyway, back to Chadley. As we accumulate battle intel and share it with Chadley, he will develop new materia that will become available for purchase. Purchase, Chadley? You're gonna make me pay for this shit? I just assessed like 7 monsters for you, you piece of shit. If we manage to collect a lot of battle intel, Chadley may have special missions for us. Alright, Chad. We can ask him to reset weapon upgrades, though there's a cost. He said he didn't like Shinra. I bet he likes Shinra. He's a little fucking right-wing motherfucker. I bet he's in like those, you know, like youth programs for people that want to get brainwashed by political parties, which is obviously something you should not do if you're a kid unless it is the Communist Party. Don't do it with the Shinra Party, Chad. God damn it. Sorry, what? We can ask Chadley to reset weapon upgrades, but obviously there's going to be a cost, and weapons can be reset as many times as you like, as long as we can pay. The SP used for the original upgrade will be refunded. Now I'm confused. If there's a cost, but I'm getting refunded, where is the cost? I don't know. I'm gonna make all the right choices from the first the get-go anyway, so we won't need to ever use that thing. Alright. What do we do, chat? We can buy autocure, which I feel is a cop-out, because it's essentially automatizing. You know, I can give it to another one of the characters so that they heal me, and I don't need to actively do it. But then again, I'm so bad at this game right now that it might not be such a stupid idea. But also, much like the weapons, we want to keep materia equipped to level them up. And I don't think long-term we want auto-cure, because I'm going to learn how to play the game and actually cure myself. Let's not buy it. Fuck it. Fuck you, Chadley.
I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra. I'll keep preparing more battle intel reports, which I hope you will assist me in completing.
He's weird. You're a weird kid. I'm saying this, I was a weird kid, Chad. Like, it's fine to be a weird kid, but
I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
yeah.
I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Let's see. Wind. No, that shit I want. Yes. All right.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I feel like I really hope I'm right about this. Sorry, let me just see why we just completed another quest there. I need to develop new elemental material based on analysis of how fire, ice, and lightning magic affect their targets. Hit enemies vulnerable to fire, ice, or lightning using the appropriate magic. Well, did we do that? Alright then. Staggering a foe can be greatly advantageous in battle. Development of support materia capable of effectively triggering the state is currently being considered. More field data needed to prove efficacy. Efficacy? How do you pronounce that word? Efficacy. Use the Alright, Krieger. First of all, I did not lose. Cloud died, but Tifa didn't. And then she saved him, and then we won. B, it's not the least powerful monster in the game since... Did you even listen when I was reading the lore about were-rats? They were like the evolved version of the least powerful monster in the game. That makes them at least the second least powerful monster in the game. Also, I'll have you know that I beat the first boss. It took me like 15 minutes and it was very painful to watch, but I did beat it. So, you know, I'm great at this game. And I'm gonna get even better. You'll see. Stick with me. What we need to do... Oh my god, I can't break it down. This is live, Morgan. You can't cry now. This is fun. So staggering a foe can be greatly advantageous. Yeah, thank you. Let's use unique abilities on staggered enemies and charge the ATB gauge 10 times. And then we can get first strike. Shit! That streamer I was telling you about, that's so much better than I am. She was talking about that material and saying that it was really good. So let's do that. I don't know what unique abilities are, but I'm going to assume it's the, you know, the weapon skills, which are the ones I want to spam anyway to learn them, so that's good. Anyway, the stagger effect, part 2. Research shows that staggering one's foes positively impacts morale in battle. I aim... Oh, this is actually Chadley's voice. I don't know how to do it. He's got this little, like, teenage robot voice. Fuck you, Krieger. Also, spoiler! They're not supposed to know we're going to be fighting Sephiroth. I think they probably figured it out, but still. Keep it spoiler free! I'm gonna ban you from my channel, Krieger! This is a joke, you're the best. Please don't go! Please don't go! They will beat his ass when we fight him, which we definitely will. I mean, you know, there's no love triangle that doesn't end in a battle to the death. I think most love triangles end without battles to the death, which is probably a good thing. Although it might solve overpopulation of humans on Earth. Anyway, the stagger effect part 2. Research shows that staggering one's foes positively impacts morale in battle. I aim to... Oh, I was supposed to do Charlie's voice. Anyway, angsty teenage robot voice. I aim to analyze this phenomenon and replicate a similar sensation via materia. More data is required before pursuing development. He is like that, isn't it? Isn't he? Like, he has a weird monochord voice, and he does weird shit with his hands. He's essentially like Morgan Zanen, I guess. Shit. Am I a Shinra robot? I don't know. Stagger 15 enemy types. Alright! We need to stagger shit and then beat them up. That sounds like the battle plan. Let me just check. I'm sorry I'm doing all the menu shit. No, I'm not sorry. We said we'd do this. Assess. Yeah, I'm gonna keep assessing monsters so that we can get the lore tidbits. I don't think Chad needs me to anymore, but yeah. So, oh, this is main story. We're gonna do side quests first. So cats. We need to find cats. She said, road to the station, and then we can go get our money at Rat Problem. I hate this guy. It's kind of funny too, like, there's so many people in Sector 7 that think we're like a weapons dealer. You know, on we call optional dialogue. Everything is mirrored. There's so many people being all like, "Oh, you're the guy that sells swords." No, I'm the merc. I kill shit. And I think, you know, I suppose the assumption we're supposed to make is that Big Sandwich kind of fucked it up and were confusing when they talked about us, as they promised they would do, which is, I love it. That was not in the original game. All right, I don't like this guy.
Finally managed to get those doom rats, huh?
You managed to get this doom rats.
You're the greatest.
No, you're the. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
You
didn't see that.
Close up shop for good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop, well, what do you say? I'll make it worth your while, of course. Give you some incentive. Talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and anybody else who'll listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck, Cloud.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Seventh Heaven, the new merc in town in my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
I really don't want to advertise for this piece of shit. We knew the... Oh. Wait, he's giving me a discount. Is that what that means? But then there's a little percentage, you know, sign that makes it look like it's free. Can I get 3 high potions for free? No, I paid for that. Fuck you! God damn it! This world, you guys, this world, it needs a lot of saving. Okay. Cleansing. Poisoner. Fuck yeah, I want that. Poison is so fucking strong in Ever Crisis. I keep talking about Ever Crisis. We'll play Ever Crisis together here live on my channel. Not this Tuesday, but the one after that. Inshallah. If the gods are good and I can... and I've got internet both times. But if we have, we'll play that game. It's also Final Fantasy VII. It's just a third version of it. And you'll see, sometimes I say cryptic shit, like, oh, poison is so strong in Ever Crisis. That will all make sense when we play that game together. Stick with me. Okay, so I need to talk, I need to pretend that this guy is cool and that they should go to his shop when he's a douchebag and clearly a fucking, how do you say masculine in English? Like guys that are, you know, cis straight men that think they're the shit because they're cis and straight and men. He's that.
I'm trying to get a cat to come out. Snatched
Yes,
one
cats.
of my pastries and scurried in there. Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
Sure thing. Sure thing, friend. I'm actually looking for cats myself.
Looking good.
Hey, cat.
Quality product makes a huge difference. Just like that.
What the fuck? Are you talking about me? I mean, Cloud.
Good. Quality
There he
product
is.
makes a huge difference. Just like that.
I want to get the kitty! Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Are they following me? Oh, let's take them back to the vegan girl. I'm so good at this game. I totally understand what I need to do. You following, friends? Not at all. Come with me! Okay, we were having cat troubles because we found a couple of kitties. They're here. But I don't know if they're Betty's friend or not. They really don't seem interested in me at all. They're just doing their thing, aren't they? Gonna go.
Looking good.
But there's cats everywhere.
Huge difference. Just like that.
Oh! You're the one from 7th Heaven, aren't you? Yes. She's got those Mako junkie eyes. Stop running away!
Sucks.
Yes, it does, Cloud, I agree. And man, you've got internet. Well, do you? Maybe that's why you're fucking tripping balls all the time. You don't have internet in your own head. God, fuck. Or maybe you've got too much internet. You've got so much bandwidth you're seeing Sephiroth everywhere. Come claim that. Alright. We need to keep chasing the white cat, yo. This is great. This is fun. You know what's interesting, though? If it were real life, right? If I were Cloud, would I not rather hunt cats in a very friendly, albeit clearly suffering from poverty and a fucked up society place, rather than, you know, killing people and shit. Yeah. What I'm saying is that what's fun in real life.
For the love of... I'm sick and tired of chasing this little guy around.
I don't know which little guy you're talking about, girl. I can't help you more if you're not more precise in your request. Exactly. Cloud, the secret to happiness is loving your job, not getting a job that you love. Fucking Chadley could tell you he learned that when he was doing his internship in Shinra. Do you see from all the optional dialogue how they're like they're starting to warm up to Cloud? Yeah, I'm the cleanup guy.
That's the guy who ran the monsters off the boulevard.
Just look at that sword of his.
So big. They're really subtle with the innuendo on Dave. That's great. It's really great. Keep searching. Alright, we need to keep searching for the white cat. That's another... Is that a thing? Stamp the dog? Is that like a cartoon or something? Because that's what Barret called us. He was like, oh, you're a good old Shinra dog. Can you bite the hand that feeds you, Stamp? And this guy was just singing I don't know. I don't think I know the reference, if there is one.
They love crowded places.
Alright, yeah.
Come to the station.
I thought you might have new intel, Betty, but clearly you don't, you fucking vegan hippie. You're just standing there. What are you doing with your life, Betty? Get a chair! I'm kidding. Obviously, I love Betty. Alright, let's just head to the quest, and if we bump into the white cat on the way there...
That was definitely a cat.
Yes.
I wonder if it's one of Betty's.
Right here. I'm good at this. I love my job. No, seriously?
Screw this.
Oh my god, is that really the quest? Are we giving up? Cloud, no! I think...
I think we all know that most topsiders...
I'm just heading to the next quest there, so I can kind of pretend that the game is not making me give up. Shit, Cloud.
Seriously? I'm sorry, but it's outside our jurisdiction.
Show some spine!
Yes, sir! Ma'am, if you don't leave at once, I will be forced to arrest you. Oh, yeah? Go ahead!
We met these guys last time, I don't know if you remember. One of them's a new recruit, and the other one's a fucking fascist. He keeps being like, be more strict!
Tifa, you won't believe this. A cerulean drake flew in from the train graveyard, but these two clowns refused to get off their butts and do anything about it. Hey, is that? It is you, the new Merc. Then maybe you can help us out. The drake is in the old Talagar factory over there. But to reach it, you'll need to get a hold of a watch security key. You should be able to find one inside one of the crates. I forget which. Just smash them all.
Thanks, Gwen.
There ought to be a key stashed inside one of the million crates in there. Keep smashing them until you find what you're looking for.
Sounds like a job for me. I like smashing crates.
Good time. What was that? Do your job.
Yes, sir!
Pest control is not our responsibility, so stop asking.
Alright. That's the place. Yes. Do you all mind if we go to the station? I want to see what this item shop is.
I heard it was Avalanche who bombed the island.
Yeah, it was us. Fully.
I've seen that poster. There's one just like it near my house.
Unless you want public security at your door, I'd take it down.
You're right, but they're not wrong. Conservation and the planet are important too.
Huh?
I don't know.
What should you say that?
What?
I fucking love it. All the side dialogue. It really feels like, again, it's just this age. So I mean, so we're playing the remake, and you know they've obviously updated it, but still, you know, the fucking main thing about this giga corporation draining the planet dry, and your job is kind of to fight them. Is, I don't know, I fucking love it. And then those conversations about people in the slums where they're like, yeah, but fighting them affects us negatively. They've got their security, you know, rats. They'll fuck us up if we go with it. And then other people are like, yeah, but we should go with it because we need to save the world and the fucking planet. Do you know what I'm saying? It's our society, you guys. Final Fantasy VII is actually a metaphor for modern society. But don't tell them that I told you here. It's fucking brilliant. I love this game. I'm sorry, I keep bumping into people, Jesus Christ. It's not me, it's Cloud. Cloud's rude. I'm not. Okay. Nice, I love that too. He's lived up to Jesse's hype for sure. Jesse's been telling them about us. This is cute. And also, I don't know if you remember, but last week I was like, you know, is she being flirtatious or is she taking the piss? Like, is she making fun of us? And I think the fact that she's told friends in her hometown about us, kind of, I want to help you, bro. It's just not, I'm Cloud. I don't give a shit. Where's my money? I feel like it's a good clue that she actually cares for Cloud. I think Jesse really likes him. Interesting. Deep lore, yo! I promise you! This is Morgan Zanon, and we're deep diving into Final Fantasy VII Remake.
You working?
Yep, Norjin. Mind if we just get free? We wanna go fuck shit up. It's a Drake, so I should equip that wind materia, I think. I'm sorry, y'all. I was gonna say, I know you hate menus. I don't actually know that. I just assume that you do, and I should not. Don't assume things about your friends when you don't know. Don't assume things at all, unless they've told you. Alright, crates! That's what we're here for. Potion, that's not what we're here for. We're here for crates! Hey, good night, Krieger. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, man. Thank you so much for your feedback last time as well. I hope this was better than last time, but you let me know. Sleep tight. My love to your little family. And thanks for being here, man. I love you. Good night. Good night, Krieger. Crates! Betty said, fuck crates up until you find the key. Yes, monsters. Shit. Oh, nice. We got both a trophy and an ability, yo. Moving up in the world. Can you dive kick this guy? Probably not, right? But I think I've got... Sorry about that. I was just... Yes. Dive kick. Boom. Nice. None indeed, my love. My Tifa, I'm sorry. Was that a spoiler? I don't know. Spoiler about the way your streamer feels about Tifa, not necessarily about the way Cloud feels about Tifa, okay? We'll see that together. No spoilers on this here channel. No, seriously though, it's not a spoiler. I do love Tifa. Cloud does. Nah, yeah, I mean, you know, I know just as much as you do. He's clearly got... He does not care about her. Oh, so we're proficient with the Iron Blade, which means that I do believe that we can switch back to the Buster Sword. I don't know what that... Oh, that's like the level. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing the menu shit again. But... Got 15 SP on this motherfucker. Let's see what we can get with that. Max HP up. No, that's for lousy losers that get hit, which never happens to me. Physical damage reduction 10% when guarding. No, that's for pro motherfuckers that actually guard. I never do that shit. Punisher mode counter damage when countering. I don't even know how to counter. Yeah, defense. Sure, I can use that. Fuck yeah, I'm getting the HP. Alright. I hope you also how very professional and thought out those decisions were. I definitely, you know, thought deep and hard about each one of them. I'm not winging this at all. I know what I'm doing. Alright. So, magic attack power. Nah, fuck magic. Magic's for girls! Just kidding. That was not a sexist thing. I'm not a sexist, I'm actually a feminist. I don't think magic is for girls. I'd love to do magic in real life. And I identify as a man. Alright, I can't figure out what that 3 out of 4... Yes, I can. I'm sorry, y'all. Figuring shit out, but look. 3 out of 4, because we've opened 3 out of the 4 things, right? So that'll naturally increase, I think, which means that we can equip whichever weapon we want with Cloud, because we've mastered the thingy from the Iron Blade. So I'm gonna go back to the Buster Sword and reslot the materia. I don't know which ones you're gonna reslot, because there's Assess and Healing. That sounds about right. And you, my darling Tifa, are not yet proficient. So what we're going to do, and then we'll quit the menu for at least 10 minutes, I promise you, is I'm going to make Tifa the leader. How did I do that again? Yes, like that. There we go. So that I can get proficient with the little... Yo, last week we talked about how I've got the same haircut as Barret, and my little mittens here, they're kind of like Tifa's gloves, aren't they? Look. Nah, not really. She's got this weird thing on her left arm. I'm not quite sure. Is that... What is that? What is that? An arm guard? I don't know. It's a mitten. I've got a mitten. Alright. Sorry. Focus more in the game. Let's go kill a Drake. No, you don't. That's not a Drake, Cloud. It's literally hair in front of you. Air is everywhere, Cloud. You cannot fight air. And you should not. No matter how much Mako you've huffed. Or smoked. Or drank. I don't know. How do you get high on Mako? I really want to know. That's my lore question right there. I want to know how Mako junkies do it. How do you actually get Mako inside your body? We need to get there. Which means we need to get there. And I don't know how to do that. Oh, beginner's hole. Nice. We need to get there later. But that's not... Where am I? Where am I? All free. Okay. This is fun. We're exploring. I'm actually really enjoying my... Yes, monsters! And I have an excuse to use Tifa as a leader. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. I do need to remember to use the skills though, otherwise it's all for nothing. Magic! Yeah, muscle guy. No, you can't do magic. I can't jump. Can I dive kick up there? No, Morgan. That's why it's called a dive kick, because you dive. It's not jump kick, it's dive kick. You can dive kick here though.
Not bad.
You kinda almost hit me there, Cloud. That was not bad, no, but it wasn't great either. Could have, you know, been a little more thoughtful, maybe. Alright. Making our way there. I'm not actually sure that's where we need to go. But that's where we're going. And we're gonna fuck rates up along the way. That's what Gwen wanted us to do. The map looks nothing like the actual level, just like in real life. See, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'm freaking out. I feel like you guys are judging me and being like, oh my god, it's so fucking terrible at the game. This is unwatchable. This is the worst stream ever. I'm sure it's not the case, is it? Nah, I'm sure it's not. It's cool. I'm cool. Oh, right. Because here's closed. Been here. Okay, there's another opening here, so we're gonna go, don't worry, and then turn right, and then kind of maybe sort of, I don't know, end up where we're supposed to be. It's just like real life, y'all. I don't know. Just gonna do shit sort of randomly. Sometimes you feel like it's the right thing to do, so that's what you do. But mostly,
Let's end this quick.
Oh yeah, monsters! Dive kick. No, don't dive kick the wall, Tifa. The wall's not your enemy. Fucking Gorger is. Obviously, Tifa. Focus. Do y'all remember if the weapons merchant actually had a weapon for me to buy? Because I'm afraid I'm gonna get proficient in all the weapons I own. And then not, you know. Some of those things. When I play Final Fantasy games, I really love like working on things that I can work on passively while actively doing other things, like, you know, moving forward with the story of the game, but still, you know, while actually working on other things. When I play 14, I'm such a sucker for this. Like, sometimes I spend, you know, a really long time just planning out how I'm gonna work on that relic weapon to maximize the amount of other things I want to eventually one day maybe work on, if that makes any sense, so that I can work on several things at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, this thing that I learned about how you need to actually use the ability to get proficient in them is exactly, I fucking love that, because oh yeah, oh shit, this is literally what Betty said, Cloud. Have you been paying attention? Cloud, you've been so focused on the stream, you haven't listened to the NPC's talk. Lucky for you, I'm here. My name is Morgan Zane, and I'm sort of God. I decide, go left? No, go right. I changed my mind, go left. Yeah, that's me, that's Morgan. And I know that Betty said, fuck rates up, and you'll find the ID card. That's what we need. Where have we been, and where haven't we been? We haven't gone back to our little rest spot, have we? Let's go back there. What was I rambling on about? It sounded vaguely interesting. And that's me, and I'm inside my head, which means that if I'm thinking about it, you know, it's like the only thing I'm thinking about. So if it was vaguely interesting for me, it was probably the fucking worst for you. But that's fine. Nope. Lost my train of thought there, folks. That's fine, it happens. What I know is that earlier I was telling you guys about how in French, on the radio, for instance, but not necessarily, somebody just kind of like keeps talking so that, you know, to like keep people entertained while they work out technical issues. We call that meubler, which is literally, you know, if you were to translate it word for word, it is the verb that is derived from the word furniture. So it's like furnituring. I'm furnituring the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm shoving some furnitures on the air so that you don't realize the house is empty, essentially. I kind of love that. I love that word. You know what I'm saying? Is that when semantics and what do you call it? I don't know how to pronounce that word. The origin of words, etymology. When it all just makes such perfect sense, like everything. I love that it's called that because it makes sense, because there's the metaphor of the empty room that is a radio with technical issues, and you just need to fucking, you know, keep rambling, meubler, furnishing. I'm furnishing your ass right now as I struggle to find the ID card. But I'm having fun. I hope you all are having fun. This is fun. Shit. That's where I wanted to head, wasn't it? That's fine. We'll take the long way round. That way we might see some crates. And we can fuck crates up. That's what Gwen wanted us to do. Fun. This is gonna take forever. So Rebirth, the sequel to this game, is coming out on the 29th of February. Ideally, we'll be finished with this game by then, so that we can play Rebirth together here on this here channel, because this is such fun.
You got it.
How about you don't hold back, Cloud? Because I feel like when I'm controlling Tifa, you don't really do much. Do you even do anything? Why is your ADB gauge not filling, Cloud? What are you doing, Cloud? Like right now. You're literally doing nothing, just standing there. Boom! Alright. Was never any doubt. I mean... Great! Yes! We got the key, y'all! Yeah, that's the key, Tifa. Sorry, just a quick drink. Celebrate! Alright, let's go kill the fucking Drake. Did I equip the wind materia? I can't recall. I feel like... Yeah, no, you say I don't recall. English moment, y'all. So you can say I can't remember, right? That makes sense as a phrase. It's like, do you know, oh, we met at this festival 2 years ago, and you can say like, I can't remember. That'll make you a dick, but it'll be grammatically correct. And then you can say I don't recall, right? You'd still be a dick. I'd say you'd be even more of a dick. You kind of sound like condescending. It's like nobody uses the word recall. They just say remember, like what you learned in school if English is not your native language. But anyway, you're being a condescending dick, but you're being grammatically correct. Now, why can you say I can't remember and I don't recall, which to me sounds like the exact same thing. You're just saying I'll remember your ass, bro. But you can't say I can't recall. But you can say I don't remember. But you can't say I can't recall, can you? Any English speakers right now on Morgan Zanen? Not on Morgan Zanen. Oh yeah, shit! Look, it's like blue-green. It's got a nice color, which means I haven't analyzed it yet. Yes, assessed it. Whatever. Cerulean. That is such a Final Fantasy word. I would have no fucking clue. It means beautiful, eerie blue. If I didn't play Final Fantasy, but it's in every Final Fantasy. Alright, a cerulean, I also can't pronounce it, Drake, is a spell-weaving lizard with wings that are usually found floating about the train graveyard. Hitting them with wind spells, I know, and inflicting a certain amount of damage makes them susceptible to staggering. The icy winds that surround them are harmful, but can be temporarily stilled with spells of an element other than fire. Alright. Did I equip the, I can't change my materia once the battle started. And I think... I can't even check my spells until I've got ATB. Anyway, I don't think I equipped the wind materia that I literally bought specifically to go kill a Drake. But it's fine, I'm just gonna, you know, beat his fucking ass. Just hit it really hard, that usually works. Freeze! No. Oh shit, oh shit! Alright. Are you dead already? No. No surprises, Tifa. Where's that song? No alarm and no surprises. I'm not gonna sing a cappella with the music of the game in my ears. This would probably definitely end everything. The universe, this channel. But you know the song I'm thinking of? No alarm and no surprises? Is it Radiohead? I think it's Radiohead. No? Is it Coldplay? Confession time, y'all, while we head back into town. I mix the two bands up a lot. Like I've got that. I'm sure you probably not, you know, when it comes to Radiohead and Coldplay, but I'm sure you guys have that thing where, you know, there are two things in life that are very clearly distinct, and if you think about it for no, not the fucking culture. Cloud, do something. Saber Cloud, / fucking do something. Okay, I'm sorry. What was I saying?
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
There's two things in life. They're clearly distinct if you think about it for a minute. But if you don't, and you kind of like, people just ask you like, oh, sing a song by Coldplay, and you'll be like, I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. No, that's not Coldplay. Do you know what I'm saying? You know they're different, of course, but they're stored in that place of your brain. I don't know if this is a theory. I'm not saying this is the actual scientific reason for this phenomenon. But you know, in your brain, it just same neurons fire up when you think of Coldplay or Radiohead, and so you're, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You mix things up even though you know they're very distinct. I'm fairly sure that's not me being weird, and that happens to every human being. And anyway, yeah, Coldplay and Radiohead is one of those where I'm always like, which one is the one that the hipsters like, and which one is the one that like plays at fireworks in small villages in France again? I think Radiohead is the hipster one, and Coldplay is the fireworks one. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Anyway, I had a story time. I have two uncles, people that I'm related to, but they're like, you know, far enough removed that they're definitely not uncles. They're like cousins with one generations on top of me, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not my uncles. They're old folks that are related to me through my grandmother somehow. Anyway, their first names. I'm sorry, I sound like I hate them. I don't necessarily hate them. I don't know them very well. This is really not the point. Like, okay, I'm just saying, I'm poisoned, and I bought the poison materia, but then I didn't equip it, so I just say poison Tifa. So yeah, two folks that are related to me and older, like a couple, maybe 3 generations older than mine. Anyway, their first names are Aymar and Geoffroy, which are, and I mean that, extremely cool fucking names. They're like old, very old French first names for people born with a Y chromosome. And yeah, they're just, I love both of those names, right? But the fact that they're brothers. I'm sorry, that's the important part of the story. They're the two guys, Aymar and Geoffroy. They were brothers. And I just, when I was a kid, I knew like these guys were sort of, you know, I heard my grandmom and my mom talk about them and shit. Like, I knew they were part of the story, right? But I didn't see them very often. And I was, I don't know, maybe like 20 years old when I realized that there was 2 of them. Like, there was actually one that was called Geoffroy, and then his brother was called Aymar, and there were 2 distinct people. And I was just like, fuck, I've got 2 great uncles with cool, you know, like medieval sounding names. Yeah. And they were very different, I think.
I knew you
One
were
of them
the right
passed
man
away
for the job.
recently.
There's no denying you're the real deal. Not like these idiots with their excuses. Rather have one of you than 20 of them.
Oh, Gwen.
They're just doing their jobs. Can't expect them to be at your beck and call.
What exactly is it you're trying to say, Merc?
You need people who can follow orders, too.
I see now. Heard you were ex-Shinra. Guess I shouldn't be surprised you'd go to bat for your old buddies. Me, I'm just looking out for my people. All there is to it. Hell with you. We can take care of this town ourselves. No more mercs or Shinra. We'll build up the watch and kick you all out.
Hey.
I'll bet a lot of people are talking about you right now. There's this amazing merc who can handle anything.
Nothing I've done around here has been all that special, though.
Oh, so you want more of a challenge, huh?
Interesting on so many levels. The first and obvious one being like Gwen just beat our head off, but you know, being all like, "You're kind of a piece of shit, Cloud." And oh, I'm sorry. All right, menu time, and then we'll debrief about that cutscene. This is an accessory that gives me 2 extra materia slots, so I definitely want to equip it. Because I've got so much materia, and we need to level them up, y'all. So we've got healing. Cleansing is honestly, but it's a good idea to level that one up. This is the one that can remove the poison like we had earlier, and I was like, oh no, I bought the material, but I can't use it, blah, blah, blah. And then Deadly Dodge sounded interesting, but I never use... Oh wait, dodging is actually rolling on the floor. I do that. Let's try that. We'll see how it goes. Fuck it. We're just, we're learning together. If you'll allow me, I'm sorry, I just want to try something out, and then we'll get out of this menu. I promise. No, never mind. What were we saying? Yeah, so Gwen bit our heads off, like, oh yeah, of course you defend these guys because you're ex-Shinra. Fuck you! I'm gonna do a neighborhood watch and we won't rely on Shinra and capitalism. Yes! Yes, Gwen, you've got the right idea. Fuck these guys and fuck Cloud. But then right after that, Tifa was like, hey, but everybody's talking about you. This is working. They love you. I mean, some of them, sure. I don't think Gwen loves Cloud, but, you know, kind of cute. I wonder if my fear is that, you know, it's scripted so that after that many side quests, Tifa says that. It just happened to be, like, not. If it happened after the fucking great junkmonger guy told us, like, oh, you've got a knack for it and shit, that was very... It was a very kind exchange between two kindred souls. Not kindred souls at all, but you know what I'm saying. Like, people that sort of, like, see each... Not even that, Cloud doesn't see shit. The junkmonger sort of saw Cloud for the person that he was, right? He was like, I think you've got, you know, like, this is great, this looks like a fine thing to do for you. And then Tifa would have been like, look, people are starting to love you. That would have made sense. But Gwen was like, oh, you piece of shit, you're ex-Shinra, of course I can't rely on you, you go fuck yourself. And then Tifa's like, I think people are starting to like you. Not really. And, yeah, I like Gwen.
Your so-called protection. We'll take care of ourselves.
Fuck yeah.
We're only here to...
Recruit!
Yes, sir! Leave now, otherwise I will be forced to arrest you!
Come on then, tough guy, do it!
Damn, Gwen's really got some... fighting spirit. I love Gwen. Alright, what's next? We need to go see the vegan girl and tell her that we failed at finding the cats. And then there's the other... He's on the prowl. On the prowl. Talk to Weimer. That sounds like main story. Let's start with the cat girl. I wonder. Personal space, man. Respect it. 1. Personal space. 2. Personal space. 3. Get out of my personal space. I'm sorry, Betty. It's not me, it's Cloud.
What? They ran away? So, you're never gonna see them again?
You will. No! It was 3 different cats. Oh my god.
They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you.
No thank you, girl. Betty, you're a good person and never let life change you. Also, you can talk to cats, which I'm not quite sure I find, like, really great, and you should keep working on that, or kind of terrifying, and maybe you need to go see someone about that. I don't know. I wish I could talk to cats, Betty. I really do. Anyway, you're cool. You're cooler than me. You think you're cooler than me? You're cooler than Cloud, that's for fucking sure. Y'all. I'm sorry, let me just check. We've cleared everything but this one quest. And it is midnight, which means that we've been live for an hour and a half. If y'all don't mind, we're gonna take a very quick break. 5 minutes. Tops. Oh, Lumiere, no! No, you! You're the best, Loom! You're still here! There's a moment, Lumiere, where we'll, is that, am I pronouncing it okay? Because you've heard, like, you've read me type Lumiere. Because if I go with my roots, the deep inside me, I'd call you Lumiere. But you probably, I don't know. Let's just go with Loom Loom. You're the coolest, Loom Loom, and I fucking love you. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm still gonna take a 5 minutes break for, you know, human reasons, and also get more drinks into that here water bottle. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. But we're not done yet. We've got a whole hour and a half more of Final Fantasy VII Remake fun, and I do think we're almost done with the side quests, which means that I'll talk less, and we will watch more story, which is great. No, you're the best streamer ever. No, don't go to sleep. You can't do this to me. Of course, go to sleep, man. Loom Loom, thank you so much for coming. You're the best. You're the best, and I love you. Sleep tight, sweet dreams, and thanks for coming. And yeah, you're the fucking best. I'll actually talk about you. I think, depending on how much we move on with the story, I might talk about you on stream tonight. I hope that's okay because of the house thing. Good night, and we might see the house that I'm gonna try to make in 14, but I'll tell you about this offline. Good night, Loom Loom, and to everybody else, we'll be back in 5. Back in 5. Love you all. Eat less animals.
For monster slaying this month. Check them out.
You're welcome. Anytime.
A certain shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit. Thanks for helping him out. Just so happens there's another job I'd like to offer you. Now that I know you can handle yourself in a fight. We've got a real killer on the loose, you see. A rabid catch dog. Maybe you've heard people talking about it. Shinra mutt gone feral. Last sighting was in Scrap Boulevard. Think you're up to it?
I'll handle it.
You're a lifesaver. Doubt anyone else around here stands a chance. Go get him, bud. The catch dog was last seen in Scrap Boulevard. But if it wanders into town, a lot of people could get hurt.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research. I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Until they get
Where do you think the damn thing came from anyway? I get it now. You're kind of like an exterminator.
I guess he's got his uses. Now I know we'll be safe.
People tell me you're pretty strong.
Where do you think the damn thing came from anyway?
Weimer was singing your praise.
Got new numbers for monster slaying this month.
You're the talk of the town, Merc. Been hearing from all over how you've been kicking ass and helping folks out.
Everyone's talking about you.
The tally of monster slain has been updated. Got new numbers for monster slain this month. Check them out.
Some rabid dog is prowling the boulevard.
Stay alert now.
Coming through.
out of our way. It's on you.
Taking over. I got your number. It's on you.
I got this.
Here I go.
Right behind you.
Don't overdo it.
All set.
Taking over. Deal with that.
I got it. Not throwing in the towel. Give him your all. Bring it.
You're better than this.
Don't get yourself hurt.
Took care of the dog, did you? Phew, we owe you one.
Gotta say, I've never seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning. Why do you ask? Wait a minute. There's this crazy story about a Shinra research lab hidden right beneath our feet under the slums.
Huh. Really? That's news to me.
And here I thought you might know something I don't. Well, I guess not.
It's a big organization. I'm sure there's lots of secrets I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. You got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
Okay then. That's another solid gig in the books. You know, the whole town is really impressed with what you've done. Keep it up, and you'll have enough work to keep you fed for a lifetime.
All thanks to you.
And don't you forget it.
So where do we get paid? The shop or something?
Yeah, but why don't we head back to the apartments first? Take a quick breather.
Which lesson was that again?
Lesson 1. Got it? Anyway, let's go.
I can sleep easy knowing you're around.
Still can't believe how badly that mutt hurt our guys. We're getting soft. Might need a new training regimen.
Thank you. That hound had us scared half to death.
It took some real skill to get rid of that beast.
Not even a military.
Did you really?
Thanks for dealing with that filthy animal.
Gotta say, you're awesome.
Word is you got rid of our oversized rat problem.
Hey, Miss Lockhart, who's that guy you're with?
appreciates it. How's about you and me? People are counting on us.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
I hope he's okay. That's odd.
He could go to jail.
What in the... Why Shinra here?
He could go to jail. Was he involved in the bombing? He could go to jail.
Stay away from me! Hold it! Settle down now. Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit! Shut up, punk! Or what, huh? Screw you!
What's going on?
Why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
native from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
He could go to jail.
She needs help.
Why would you vote Shinra like that?
Scott Ball is screwing public security.
I told him to keep his head down.
Still rocking out to that song I gave you, bro?
Most disgusting vermin deserve.
You sing for him, huh?
They come in and act like they own the place.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm? Dragging me through the street like this is... Ow! An unusual punishment!
Come on. Let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
That's not the way.
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs? Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse. My ID. Your ID was never lost. I've never got you inside a Shinra installation in the first place. Don't you worry. We'll take all the time we need to help you get your story straight.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
Let him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Out on the hoop!
Think you're doing?
Here we go.
So, is it over? Yo, anybody there?
Johnny, so we
If
can
you're
get out
there,
of
then
here.
help me.
All right.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa, whoa!
No!
Huh? You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss! You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
Oh my god! Zushkara, thank you so much. I was... oh, that... yeah, shit. Mistakes were made. I never unmuted myself after coming back from the break, so I've been going on and on and on about everything, and I was just... You guys couldn't hear. It must have been the best experience ever. You guys were just watching Final Fantasy VII Remake without hearing me. And you were like, oh great, it's funny shutting up for once. No, I was talking about so much shit. Oh my god. When did I come back from the break? Well, it's great. You know, I can tell you all about it later. Shit, thank you so much, Zashkaria. Fuck. Okay, this is fun. This is actually fun. It's really fun. Again, if we stick to this, I actually end up streaming a lot. I'll think back, on day one, all the mistakes I made last week, and I'll think back on day two, and that stupid ass fucking mistake. Thank you so much for saying it, Zashkaria. You're the fucking best. Okay. Okay. Things. I don't know how long I've been muted. Oh my god, this is the fucking worst. I'm the worst streamer ever. Good thing Lum Lum went to bed. He didn't see this. He didn't need to see this. Nobody needed to see this. There was this whole thing about... There was a reference to Final Fantasy XV Comrades in there. I think that was after the break. It was most definitely after the break. Some NPC said, you're the talk of the town. And that was actually a reference to FF15 Comrades, where there's an NPC that says, you're the talk of the town, kid. Thanks to those photos. Oh shit, the camera was on, so it was all like, thanks to those photos, but you guys didn't have the sound on. Oh my god. That's okay. It's okay, Morgan. Carry on. This, right now. Okay, we're back. And not just the game, but also my lovely voice and commentary. Yay. There's the, okay, what just happened there? This is fucking beautiful. Again, this was not in the original game, and they really took the game and the spirit of it. This is my my personal feeling about it. It's not factual in any way or objective, but the way I feel about 7 Remake so far is that they fucking nailed it. I fucking love that. You know, it goes so much deeper. I was going on last week about how they've added depth to the Avalanche guys, the three, Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. And this exchange right there, that was fucking amazing. Like, Clouds, I was joking about it, but you couldn't hear because I was muted. And there was fucking Johnny, like the guy who not only fucking spilled Jesse's name out of fucking nowhere, but he also almost said Avalanche. Like, fuck this guy, right? I was like, I was jokingly saying, just fucking kill him. Of course, don't kill him. And then Cloud's all like, what do we do with him? And it's Tifa like calming him down, like, oh. And at this point, I was like, you know, he might. Was he kidding? Was he actively trying to scare? You know, to put the fear of God into not God but Cloud into Johnny so that he will never speak like that again, spout his mouth. Or was he serious? Was he gonna kill him? And then Tifa fucking goes, you know, oh, don't kill these guys either. They're Shinra, but like, let's just fuck off before they wake up. Which, okay, all right, it is a bit of a cop out that we just knock them senseless and that they're not dead. If I'm again, personally speaking, because that sort of raises questions, right? Like back during the actual terrorist strike that was literally the opening of the game, were we just knocking people out like D&D shit? Like we didn't kill anybody? I don't know. And I mean, it's great that they opened the door if you want to see the story as that. Like we never killed anybody. I personally think, and this is not about me being a radical and in favor of a violent revolution at all. This is not what it's about. This is about purely from a storytelling point of view. I think it's a better story if it's a gray area and we've indeed been killing people whose job is literally just, it's a security job. You know, the again, shit, I was muted. The dynamic between the older asshole and then the young like gate guard and then Gwen was really interesting. Like he's just a good guy. This is his job. You know, I'm not saying kill all Shinra guys because killing people is fine. It's not fine. We should not kill people. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it makes for a better story if we've been killing them. And again, back to that cutscene we just watched, which is what I'm supposed to analyze right now. Cloud was serious when he was like, "I'm gonna kill Johnny so he doesn't spout his mouth off again." That was first degree, yo. He would absolutely have pulled out the Buster Sword and fucking sliced his head off. And then Tifa going like, "You're scaring me." This is beautiful. And in my previously, I told you that thing about, you know, when he said 5 years, she was like, she didn't say anything. It was like half a glimpse, fucking amazing animation. I think it was mocap, whether it was or not. Just beautiful. This is the same thing. Tifa literally telling Cloud at this stage in the story, "You're scaring me," is beautiful. Because I know, like, probably had that feeling. Again, I'm talking to all of you who haven't played 7 in any of its forms, just discovering the story right now. We got that. Of course he's scaring her because this is a scary motherfucker, right? But, you know, she's saying it to her childhood friend right to his face. "You're scaring me." That was strong, yo. I got them feels. Anyway, sorry. Let's go.
I'm worried about Johnny.
I'm more worried about us. We gotta go, right?
Right.
What?
It's just... you've really changed.
How?
I suppose it's... yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. Actually, before we head to 7th Heaven, maybe we should swing by Stargazer Heights for a bit. Take a moment to rest and recover.
Yeah, talk to Marco. You said that before. You want to go back to your apartment? And I want to talk to Marco. Okay, so I guess you missed that because I was muted as well. This is the second time that Tifa is all like, "Yeah, we should head back to the apartment and stuff." And I was like, there's the obvious. It's not even innuendo. I don't think she means it in a kinky way, but I think the writers, you know, fourth wall breaking type of shit. Of course you're supposed to think like, "I want to go back to the apartment with Tifa." Fuck that though. Interesting thing is that the apartment has Marco. Marco might be one of those weird people that were going all like, reunion. And I want to talk to Marco. It's right there. I can't believe I did that thing where I kept myself muted. And when I saw your message, Zoshkaria, I was like, I kind of like checked the thing, the stream and stuff. I was like, no, it's fine. It's definitely you. It's definitely your connection. And then I realized, I reread your message, and then I realized you were talking about the sound and not connection in general. I was like, God, I'm so stupid. Anyway, we're back now.
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. We've got time to kill before we open up, so we could still drop by Stargazer Heights if you like.
Yeah, of course, Tifa.
Why not?
This is the third time she's like, you wanna go back home? Also, this is like my previously from before, like I'm sorry, just a second. Interesting. Purple square dot is like not a side quest, it's something else. Never mind that. Yeah, semi-spoilery in that I know more than you would if you've never played 7 at this stage, but I really wonder what Cloud's plan... I don't think he has a plan, but you know what I'm saying is that he's all like, I'm just gonna get some money and fuck off like I always do. I told Barret that's what I do. When the going gets rough, I just run away. Is that really? Like, what do you think you're gonna do tomorrow, Cloud, at this stage? Like, what? You know, what's going on in his head?
Someone's back awful early. Not that I mind. Would you two be dears and swap your filters out for me? I left them in your rooms.
Sure thing.
Not so fast, you. Do me a favor. She needs a friend. A real friend.
We're already friends.
So when she talks, are you really listening? Thinking about her and her feelings?
Are you, Cloud?
Or are you just going through the motions? Go on.
What is that? Hey, Marl. I mean, while we're here, we could change Marco's filter as well? You know, maybe? No? What do you think? I like Marco!
Let's take care of this real quick, okay?
Sure.
Come over when you're done.
Yo, I'm going to try to open this door. It's not for weird weeb reasons, because I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, I figured that's what would happen. So, you know, if there was like a hidden scene, maybe, or something. Not a sex scene, necessarily. I'm a pervert, you're a pervert for thinking that. I'm just saying maybe, you know, optional dialogue. They could have talked about shit. I don't know. Shut the shit. Why do you say 5 years, Cloud? Because it has been... Filter. Change the filter, Cloud. You changed the filter. Is that supposed to be a mirror? Yeah. Weird. Marco! I mean, Tifa said check on him, you were a dick to him last night. I think, like, knocking on the door with a couple beers and being like, hey, bruv, mind if we shoot the shit for a minute? Then again, he's a Mako junkie. Probably don't bring beer to your friend who's struggling with addiction. Especially when he's not your friend, he's just your neighbor whom you tried to kill last night. Okay, Cloud, okay, you're fine. Let's not go see Marco just yet. Let's check out Tifa's place, though. She's got a punching bag, that makes sense. And she's got a handbag. And cowboy boots. And a little desk with CDs on it. Jeez, Tifa, what is this, 1997? And then books. And she she keeps her pen in a mug, which I think is adorable. Do you need help, Tifa? No, of course you don't. She has a toothbrush. Cloud doesn't.
So, after you left the village, I let you off the hook before, back at the hall, but not this time. Hmm?
Well, when we were kids, everybody wanted to be a soldier, right?
Yeah, I remember they were on the news every day during the war.
Thing is, by the time I finally made it in, they didn't need heroes anymore. It was nothing like what we dreamt of. It was just working for Shinra. Just...
I'm sorry. I know it's a touchy subject.
Not exactly small talk. Especially with someone you haven't seen in a while.
I get it. Still, it's kind of funny. Us going our separate ways, thinking that must be it. That we'd never meet again. And then here, of all places, we do. You know what? We should totally celebrate. Let's dress up and hit the town.
Really?
I mean, why not?
Yes, Cloud.
Fun.
Live a little.
Fancy clothes?
Not like fancy, but I'll figure something out. What do you think would suit me, huh?
Oh my god, shit, fuck. Alright, chat. What do we want to be nice to Tifa, obviously. So definitely not something sporty. That makes it sound like, you know, you're the way I personally feel about those three options is that sporty makes it sound like, you know, I'm such a fucking jughead that the only thing I noticed about you is that you work out, so I think you should wear fucking sporty shit. No, not sporty, but refined or exotic. I don't know, and this is weird. As a straight man, I feel like there's no way I can answer this in the proper way, if that makes any sense. I want to say what she wants to hear, because Cloud's a dick anyway, she knows that. But does exotic make it sound like I'm thinking way too hard about this, aren't I? Refined or exotic? I don't know! Refined, right? Exotic makes it sound like she's boring, whereas refined makes it sound like she's a slum girl who dresses like a slum girl, which is not great either. Or is it? I don't know. I like the slums. Everybody likes me here. Refined, Tifa.
Something refined.
Yeah, I guess we're not kids anymore.
Is she
Be
hurt?
sure to pick an outfit that goes with mine, okay?
Are we actually doing this?
Will do.
This is gonna be so much fun. You'll see.
Something terrible is going to happen, because there's no way I can just...
on that happy note, I think it's time we head back to the bar. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
You don't need a break?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Marl isn't always right, you know.
That was... Imagine if... I mean, yeah, no, at this stage, I'm supposed to think that we can actually do it. Imagine if you could just, like, hijack the whole game and be like, you know what, fuck Final Fantasy and saving the world and all that. Let's just play a game where I dress up and I go hang out with my childhood friend. And we just, like, get drunk and talk. And you have... You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gain XP for being less and less of a dick as the night goes on, but also, since you're drunker and drunker, it gets harder and harder and you'd focus and shit. You're like, I can totally picture it! Give me a... What did she call it? Hitting the town sim, featuring Tifa Lockout.
We took care of the filters, so we're gonna head back to the bar now.
Take care, you two. Oh, you're looking pretty chipper.
I don't feel that different.
Must be my imagination, then. Anyway, keep your wits about you, Merc. A token of my appreciation. Be good to her.
I'll be good to her, Marl. I promise. This is all, yo. Maybe I should stream like The Sims or some shit. Do I want to play this game, or do I just want to hang out with Tifa? I'm sorry, it's not a spoiler to say that she's gonna hit the fan, right? You just know that it is. When equipped by non-active character, makes sense. Now, I'm gonna give this to Tifa. Oh, she's mastered dive kick. I bet it's been forever since she has.
Swing by any time if you want advice. Or just to talk, even.
I know she likes us, because she thinks she's captured the Tifa's chipper. Because we said we'd go... When did she get there? It was... I love that phrase as well, like, let's go... hit the town, or something. We're supposed to go party with Tifa! I hate this game! I'm sorry, we're still supposed to believe that. Oh, you hypocritical piece of shit. I hate you. I never hit the town with you, you fucking lousy arsehole. You know what? Your hair is nothing like mine. Because my hair is like Barret. Because Barret is an actual person, and you're just a fucking whoosh out. I don't even know what that means, but that's what you are. A whoosh out. You're all whooshed out. Can we talk about hitting the town with Tifa more? No, you'll want to see the story, right? Hey, maybe we'll hit the town, we don't know. We're supposed to pick an outfit and everything! It was the best game! Or pick that game, not this game. I mean, Tifa, I really think, even for my, you know, OCDS, yeah, it is time for us to head inside.
Well, you want to head inside?
I mean, we could go get drunk right now, but then again, this is the bar, so you know, yeah. Let's go.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
I'm not even asking chat. I need a fucking drink.
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Oh, look at him! He's got... I'm sorry, I need to pose there. He's got a little stance and all like... Something hard and bitter. Yeah, Cloud! Yes! Live a little! Oh, yeah. She's got the moves and shit. What even is that, though?
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case...
Wait, I'm confused.
Our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go.
On the double, Tifa.
Enjoy.
See you in a minute. You have terrible, terrible taste in men. That's okay. He's not really interested anyway. I think he's in love with a girl named Sephiroth or some shit.
Hey,
news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy number 1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
I love Jesse.
Could still kill some time.
Alright. Can we talk about the thing? Not the thing, like, oh, was this supposed to be... No, like, she never added anything red into the shaker, did she? Like, she mixed his drink, it was yellow, then he, like, tasted it, and she was like, oh, you're a discerning customer, and she just shook it again and became red. Are we drinking, like, I did not prepare, I swear to God. The reason I have this is completely unrelated. You know what? This is like a glow stick, like the little thing you go like that with when you're partying. Is that what she just made us drink? That's why when she shook it again, it became red? In which case, fuck, Tifa! Like, this is kind of... Are you trying to slowly kill him because it would just make it easier?
What was up with that girl anyway?
No, don't think about that girl, you... Oh, Cloud, you suck. I hate you. Anyway. Yeah, weird about the color of the drink. Yes, that is the only thing I want to comment about that scene, the whole thing. No! Jesse's great. She really knew how to push his buttons. You don't want to, like, hit the button and go see what the terrorist people are talking about? Nah, you don't give a shit, do you, Cloud? We are hopeless. Oh, I can't leave either. Interesting. Maybe I'm hopeless and you're not. Need a pee? No. I mean, that door looks suspiciously... It's fucking old guy syndrome. When we play the OG7 together, you'll see what I'm talking about, where you know the... Everything looks beautiful, and then things that can move look kind of like terrible. And so you can tell which objects you're supposed to interact with, because they really stand the fuck out. Am I supposed to play with the jukebox? No, I want to look at that. Alright, so Wedge is the best dart player, followed by Tifa. It's a tie with Jesse, and I really want to know, Deep L'Oreal, the real thing we're all wondering about. It's not how did she, like, make the Cosmo Canyon without ever pouring anything in the mixer. The real question is, how did that tie end up being fucking, like, Tifa's a better player than Jesse? Y'all know darts rules? I don't. Maybe there's a thing there. Johnny, oh, you piece of shit. And Marle, that girl, he still got moves. And Barret, well, his one arm, fair. Biggs is 7th. Yes, no, okay, let's stop commenting on that. No, one last thing. Out of that list, I think Finn and Nelly are the only ones we've yet to meet. So, there's that. Yeah, let's play some darts! We need to get on that leaderboard. What do you mean you all thought we were going to play a JRPG about... Shit, wrong button. That's what I'm talking about, though. You want to play a JRPG about, like, capitalism and eco-terrorism in the face of the end of the world, like a beautiful metaphor for what's literally happening in our modern societies right now, while also, eventually, we know that we're probably going to be fighting gods? No! Let's play fucking darts! I know I'm good. You don't need to say it, chat. I know. How many dot was that? 86. Alright, 36. Let's be strategic about it, y'all. 36 is 18 times 2. Let's try and get... We gotta put it in the 18 spot, the biggest 18 spot twice. Like that. And then we'll just do exactly the same thing again. And that will get us on Tifa's leaderboard. Boom! Motherfucker, boom! Yeah! This is Morgan Zanon. 8 dots, motherfucker! That's what I'm talking about. This is Final Fantasy right here. That's my Final Fantasy. There's no fantasies gonna get more final than that. And we have a tie with Wedge, so we can maybe work out how they worked it out between Tifa and Jessie. And my instinct right now tells me that it's inverse alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Right? Told you there would be lore behind that little dot moment. So, Tifa and Jessie have the exact same skill level, just like I have the exact same skill level as Wedge. It's just a matter of being born with the wrong first name. You're not born with a first name, your parents make them up, in most cases. Anyway, I'm good. I'm good for now. Alright folks, thank you so much for tuning in. This was Morgan Zanon. We are back, inshallah, Tuesday, 9 PM France time, so earlier than tonight. We will be, if I've got internet, playing Final Fantasy VII, the original game that came out in 97. We'll be analyzing the shit out of the differences between the two games. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll also be back next week, same time, obviously, to carry on with this. I swear to God, I take a solemn oath before Ifrit right there, I will not play darts on stream next week. Whatever happens, even if the fucking story is locked behind me playing darts, we'll just play something else, okay? No darts next week, I promise. Yeah. So I will see you Tuesday. Good night, Zashkaria. Thank you so much for letting me know about the sound issue earlier. You're the absolute fucking best. Morgan Zanon signing off. Be kind to each other. Play more Final Fantasy. Eat less animals. I love you all.